All right, so first things first, we're going to show how you winterize your pool ladder.
Smash engineering.
My idea for draining this so that, because these are full of water right now, so if you watch our installation video, you see that you fill it up with water here and then plug it. But if you leave water in these and they freeze, more than likely, I'd say almost guaranteed they're going to crack. And then come next year, you won't be able to fill them with water. So no good. So what I'm going to do is I went to Harbor Freight and I bought the model 56847 is the number, but it's a drill pump. So you hook a drill to it. And then I went to Home Depot or any of your hardware stores and I bought a clothes washer, not dishwasher, but a clothes washer supply line. And I cut the end off. I left it a little bit long on this instead of cutting it off here so that this can still be used for something else in the future, or maybe on the other side of the pump. So, but I measured how long I needed it to be to get to the bottom of this. And so I'm going to attempt to feed this through the hole, get it down in there, and then use the drill to drain it, because the only other way to drain it would be to tip it upside down. All four of these are full. Without all four of these full, this ladder weighs a lot for one person to lift, even two people. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to show you my idea, and hopefully it works. Otherwise, you can laugh at me. You got to pop off this cover like that. And then if you look at the outline, maybe through here, the thing goes in and then it kind of goes, I'm hoping I can get the hose down into this and all the way down into the bottom. We'll see. I don't know how much internal structure there is on it, but we'll check. Well, that worked like a charm. Now we'll hook, so that hose should be pretty much all the way down to the bottom. Gotta open this non-tamper packaging. Always love doing that. Good way to cut yourself. Go get some scissors, you're saying. Nah, that's too easy. You're out doing this, you don't have scissors. You're out by your pool. Why would you have scissors by your pool? Right? It's got a little mount on it now. I had one of these years back, and they were like the chintziest thing you ever seen. This looks a little nicer. It looks like it's made to be mounted on something, so that you could just leave it there and come hook your thing up. Like say, I don't know, you use this to empty out, I don't know, the bottom of your boat or something. I don't know what you would use it for. If you use this for something worthwhile, leave it in the comments below. I've never had a use for one of these really, so I've always thought they were pretty neat. You're not supposed to run them dry. It says 30-second max dry run time. So I'm gonna prime it. I'm gonna put water in this side before I hook it up. That way it's got some water there, and it shows you your in and your out. So in is gonna be down here. Actually, that piece I saved is gonna work good. I'm gonna put this on the outside so it's not just spraying everywhere. I'm gonna get a little bit of water. Okay, so it's not dry, it's got water on it. Put your drill on the high setting, and Now we'll continue that on the other 4 of them and show you the rest of that. The thing is, you got to get it back behind there, and then once you do, you got to kind of twist it so that it's pointing against this as you get it in. Which way I'm supposed to turn it? Not that way. That's why you don't do it on the low setting. For the fun one. The inside, this means I gotta get on the ladder. Water. Well, this one's shaped a little different.
No, they probably wouldn't care. There's someone who cares about something, or there's someone who always gives a care, though. I don't know.
Huh?
Someone always seems to have a care about something.
Glad I left this little extra hose.
Yeah.
Three arms.
Yeah. Got your phone.
Huh?
Said, got your phone.
If my bosses at YouTube will have to buy me a new one. That's not how it works.
No, you're self-employed.
Did you get any video of when it comes to the ground?
No.
Oh, you're lame.
Sorry.
Come on. All I pay you to be my videographer, and you don't.
You pay me what the quality you want.
Alright. So now that these are drained, and that did work like a charm, and no, I didn't test that before. You saw it live
That was
as I figured it out.
better than we could have ever anticipated, though.
Yeah. So now I'm just going to unbolt. If you did this system here, my recommendation is to just unbolt here and here. And what I'm going to do is probably put some silicone or something in the holes to keep water from getting in there and freezing and breaking the wood. But I don't believe it's a good idea to take it off here, simply because plastic strips out way too easy. You can always replace this piece of wood. You can't really replace this. So, or you can just screw into a different spot on the wood if you have to, just move it over an inch or so. But so next we're going to unscrew that. And if you did my design down there, the bottom step is now screwed into there. The step I might be able to leave there. I'm not sure how that'll work, but we'll keep on going.
Not in the right place. I recommend you edit that clip because I was not in the right place.
Nope, I'm leaving that clip on there for everyone to see.
Oh, not in the right place the camera person was.
Not in the right place you are. What are you doing in there?
Whoa.
Yeah, see? If you drain the water out of it,
It just floats.
ahead of time it lifts itself out of there.
Tell it can park itself in the
Work
garage.
smarter, not harder. Oh, by the way, I think this was like $10-ish at Harbor Freight, maybe 12. So worth it. And then the hose I think was $6. So save your back. If you're old and gray like me, you want to save your back as much as you can. And then this piece, the way I designed it, it's going to stay there now. So next year when we go to put it in, this will kind of be our place marker, and we'll be able to set it right in there. So now we're going to go ahead and lift it out. Are you recording this time?
Yes.
Hey, for real?
Yeah.
She just made me do the whole thing without recording.
So we're gonna do it again.
No. It was all. I only do one performance. All right. So we've lifted it out. It wasn't nearly as hard as if it was full of water. I'm sure there is still some water down in there because I don't know if the hose went all the way to the bottom. So I'm gonna tip it over. We want as little water in there as possible. Also, one thing to keep in mind, if you're taking one of these out of your pool, put the safety cover on the outside of the pool. All these little rungs fill up with water. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it adds a lot of weight to it. So, also, I believe the steps can fill with water too. Yeah, the steps fill with water over time through these little holes. So yeah, dip it upside down like that. And that's how you winterize your pool ladder. Now, you could leave it outside. I don't see it hurting anything. Just make sure you put the plugs back in so that water, like what rain we do get in the wintertime, doesn't get in the holes and freeze. You just want to keep water out of here. So what we're probably going to do is maybe like slide it underneath the trampoline or set it up by the house or something. But yeah, so if this video helped you at all, please leave me a thumbs up. Please leave me a like. Find a pool forum and share the video. You'd be like the extra awesomest of awesome if you did that. I know it's been a minute since we did a video, but It's been a very busy summer with putting this pool up and doing a little modifications to it and this and everything else. So I figured I'd make a video while we were doing this, so that way if you did watch my previous video on how to put one in, you'll now know how to take one out, especially the way that we did it with the piece of wood and stuff. So it's a little different than how it was necessarily intended to be put in. So with that, I bid you adieu. Find someone that needs your help, help them. If you're in need of help, don't be afraid to ask.